right, this is this month's ahead reading for Sagittarius. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This mostly talks overall about January. So, it's a mixed bag. So it depends where exactly you are as far as December is concerned, I guess. And then bringing that into the new year. So, let's see. The first card is going to be theme of the month of January, which is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is nobility, glory, great renounding or respect, a tradesperson or a worker, and fun with artistry. So you might be in the art industry, or you might have a thing that you're specializing in or that you're bringing to the table in January. So there could be a lot going on for you. Also, there is a ultimate relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a business relationship. But there's ultimately a relationship that works really well. It could be that you're compatible with somebody you work with as far as getting things done, or it could be a love partner which motivates you to work harder. So there's that coming into play, as well as the second card, which is to avoid something. So we're going to avoid the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a wise one, religious, spiritual leader, mercy and goodness, someone who admires and to look for help, sticking with ideas that don't work, ritualism, and reserve to introspection, other worldly philosophies. So I feel like there's somebody who might be religious in your immediate sector. It could be like church or just people that are too religious. Or it could just be that somebody is a little bit more into religion than you are, and it might be a little bit annoying. But whatever the case is, there's somebody here that is in the idealism of karma, I think. My throat's like scratchy. I can just feel it. I had like a bit of a flu like symptom for a couple days, so I took a minute off. But I feel like you're kind of avoiding any religious person or somebody who likes to, waste your time with religion. I feel like some people it works for and some people it doesn't. And at this point in your life, you're probably trying to get money in January. You're not trying to talk to people or do anything. You're mostly grinding away at what you do as far as artistry or artisan work goes. So, number 3, we have Embrace This. We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a person of grace and charm with natural leadership and business abilities. Intelligent, loyal, successful, courageous, and punctual. So this could be a worker, or this could be like a salesperson that helps you sell your goods, or just helps you in general. So they're punctual. They get to work on time. They kind of know the business. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of what you need when you're selling artisan work. I did go to my first craft fair. I was selling cookies and spice rubs and things. I was working solo, but all my stuff sold out within the first hour, so I was good to go within an hour. So, like, if you have other things that might be more of a niche market, you might need a second person just in case somebody needs to take a bathroom break or has to go out for lunch or something. But mostly, you need the support. I feel like with an artist, you don't really know what the value is of your own works. You need somebody else to look at it and say, yeah, I'd buy that for this amount or this amount. So you kind of need a person that's kind of the salesperson. and could step away from your artwork and tell you what it's valued at. So number 4, we have evaluate this, which is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is balance and conflict, alternatively, a friendship or some type of harmony or a stalemate or a truce. So you might have to evaluate a truce with somebody or just to balance a conflict out. This conflict could be like if you have debt or you owe somebody money or something, and you just need to call it a truce. And I feel like this is based on other employees that you may have had. There's abundance, teamwork, prosperity, collaboration, security, and building. So I believe this has to do with the community, or it has to do with some people that may have given you loans before, or employees of past endeavors that you may have had. So you may have to call a truce with them or try to make a situation better. So, anyway, number 5. Number 5, we have let go of this. We have the devil. The devil's always a nice card. The devil is subordination, raging at will, all that is evil, bondage, failure, inability to obtain a goal, dependence to the point of ruin, and temper with no humor unless it's malicious in nature. Unprincipled, strange events, and experiences temptation with controversy included. So you need to let go of an over abundant mindset. I feel like you have to look at your work as in a more realistic point of view, especially in this economy. Like it's a little bit too much. Like you have to pay bills, taxes. You have to have permits for a lot of things, and you also have to buy a table if you're going to like art fairs and things. So like you kind of have to be aware of your expense, which could be a bit of an issue. So there's a lot. So getting rich off your own artwork could be a bit of a long shot. Like you really have to have something that could belong in many homes, not just a few hand-picked items that would go in some people's home. A niche market is not really a good market. A principal market is not really good either. You have to have a fundamental market where people couldn't avoid it if they tried. So then it sells better. So, it's that type of time and place. Okay, so number 6, we have grow this. We have 5 of Swords in reverse. The 5 of Swords in reverse is grave defeat, possibly a final battle, strong chance of redemption. So there's no loans, no work, unemployment benefits ending or denied. So, like, you could be going through some really bad circumstance. Like, you might not be finding work in, like, a normal job, or there might be only a few things you can do. Maybe you've kind of gotten into, like, a niche trade or something, where if it's not needed, it's not provided. The job opportunities is not provided. So that could also be it as well. So number 7. Number 7 is going to be the action to take. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups in reverse is inconsistency, dishonesty, dishonorable, perverse, falsely respected, and immoral. So, I don't know. I feel like you're kind of, I hate to say it, kind of taking away from something else, or thieving or lying in order to make ends meet. Which, to be honest with you, there's no honor amongst thieves, but there is honor amongst, like, employment. But, yeah, I just think it's kind of weird. Also, there's an interest in Satanism or the dark arts. I think that's really funny. because like I've dabbled in Satanism, and it's not what people say. Oh, there's pentagons all over the place. So, like, there's a pentagon right here. Like, it's upside down. Usually they're right side up for prosperity. Upside down means that it's like a pilfer. So, you have to make sure that all your pentacles, which would be coin, is right side up in order to bring prosperity. So, that's why I have a ritualistic thing of putting all the faces right side up because you don't want them circled around because it doesn't bring in money. So when I put my change away, I usually do that. I usually put my dollar bills right side up in my wallet. I don't leave it to chance because you want to bring in money. So a pentagon isn't really bad. It's representing coin and the greed of getting more coin. But some people, like, they think Satanism is like you have to do sacrificial rituals and shit like that. No, you have to sacrifice the good things that the Lord allows you to have, but sacrifice it in a way like, oh, you had a nice pretty flower, you're going to put that on a altar, and you're just going to say a prayer that this covers your debt to the Lord. And it doesn't have to be the Dark Lord. There's deities that actually like flowers. There's deities that like grass. There's deities that like rocks. But you have to find something that is of value to a deity or the Lord or something, that you are sacrificing your good fortune to make sure that they honor you as a person or spiritually. And it's kind of like you're righting a wrong almost, you know. It's an old-fashioned tradition or a mindset. But yeah, if you have something good in your life, you should take some time to respect the gods above, you know, and it does help, you know, because spiritually, there's a lot of spirits around, let's be honest. And if they know that you're sacrificing something that's good for you, you'll get a lot back. Um, an old fashioned idea, right? But anyway, number eight. Number eight is goal for the month of January. We have the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is a malevolent man, immature and ineffective, given to petty emotional outbursts and extreme repetitive of gains, refusing and confusing those that know him and those that don't know him. So, double-edged sword here. So there could be a um, spiritual advisor here that you're not paying attention to. There could be some type of passive income coming from your own wares. Um, Easy money scam that backfires. So there's gonna be some backfiring here, and there's also addiction here. Maybe obsessed with something or someone, or something that you don't understand, like Satanism. You know, Satanism is sacrifices. It's a lot of sacrifices. It's kind of like Southern Baptist, but on crack. So yeah, you have to sacrifice basically a lot in order to get very little. So. So backstabbing, vicious gossip, undermining one's character. So if you do this to anybody, or if they do it to you, it does come back. It comes back in the worst way possible. And you're not going to know about it until it's too late for you. Okay? And I would be careful about who you talk about. Some people know magic, and a lot of those people I know, and they don't do nice magic. They do voodoo, hoodoo. Hoodoo actually has to do with marriage and bringing two people together, you know. That's kind of weird. But yeah, Santeria is kind of weird too. It's cut off heads of chickens and use the body of the chicken for a sacrifice. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of religions that people don't know about or people don't want to know about. But yeah, I just feel like if you gossip about somebody, there's gonna be hell to pay, and I don't think you'll like the result of how you come out of it. Okay, so just be aware of that. Don't say anything that's gonna backfire on you. All right, and don't gossip about people that you don't know what powers they hold. So yeah. Anyway, Sagittarius, be very careful in January. I feel like there's going to be a few things that are going to backfire. Okay, so just be careful. Alright, anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, take care of everyone, and I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.